What's going on, Pisces? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right into your reading. See what we got going on. First card, Ace of Cups. What a beautiful way to start the read. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, Six of Cups. Wow. I see right now a little bit of nostalgia of you thinking of a time where you may have had something, and right now, every time you're there, it's like a dopamine, endorphins, adrenaline gets released, and it's a beautiful energy. But the problem is that in that timeline, if we are staying there, we're telling Spirit we are happy there. But I also see you right now using that same energy and bringing that energy over to the present moment, right? This is how we are able to attract our soulmate. This is how we're able to attract our wealth, anything in our life. And right now, using that same vibration, but bringing it over to the present, I see major changes happening for you. I see you setting the intention. I see you commanding the energy and commanding the outcome. And I see you writing the script of your life, handing it over to the producer, say Spirit, for example, and then Spirit will take care of the who, what, when, where, how. That's the most beautiful part. All we have to do, our entire responsibility is making sure that we are in a good vibrational energy and we set the outcome. We tell Spirit, Spirit, this is what I want. For example, have you ever thought about who it is you're truly looking for? I know you're looking for your soulmate, right? And I know, and if I were to ask you, who is this person? You'd probably be like, well, this is someone that, I connect with on a strong connection. They don't cheat on me. They're very nice. They're very kind. And there's someone who's very polite and someone that, is funny and adventurous. Great. Now, I'm asking you again, who is this person? And you're probably like, what the heck does that mean? Well, what do they look like? Do they have blonde hair, blue eyes? Are they brunette? How tall are they? How they speak? What's their accent like? Where are they from? Do they have kids? Have they ever had kids? Have they been divorced? Do they have pets? How much money do they make? What car do they drive? What's their favorite ice cream? You're probably like, what the heck? I never thought of that. Exactly, right? We have to know who this person is. If you don't know, Spirit doesn't know. So imagine if Spirit is a producer of a movie, but Spirit cannot produce or direct the movie until we have the script, right? It's not Spirit's job to write that script. We have to know. And that's why I'm asking you, do you know who you are looking for? Because when you actually visualize this person, and we've been so programmed and conditioned to think to settle, right? Settle with who you get, settle on the job, settle on the person, right? You are lucky to even have somebody, right? This is human programming, brainwashing, right? Do not listen to this whatsoever. In order for this to work, you have to know who you want first, right? When you know, that's when Spirit knows. So really ask yourself. What I love doing is journaling, right? I journal with the intention like it's already happened. So for example, if I was going to meet my soulmate, I tell myself, okay, today I went for a walk in the park. All of a sudden when I was walking, I met this dog. This dog came up to me. I started petting it. I look up, it's John, it's Jane, whoever. And now, next thing you know, we start talking. Jane is this tall. Jane looks like this, blah, 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 with this accent and blah, 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 such a nice guy, at this height, this, just whatever. And then Jane told me that he just moved to the area. Do you see where I'm going with this? I would let Spirit know exactly who it is I'm looking for. Then the next day or the next page, I would write down, it's been 3 months now since Jane and I started dating. It's been absolutely amazing. I met his parents. I met her parents, whatever the case is. But do you see where I'm going with this? I would write the script of my life. Why wait? You don't need to wait. Use your powers. Now, I also do see here, the moment that you start doing this, you are going to become addicted to this because you are a very powerful empath. And the moment that you start realizing, holy smokes, this actually works. This is not hocus pocus. This is quantum physics. This is metaphysics. This is vibrations, frequencies, magnetic energy, law of attraction. This is not at all fairy dust. This is not at all, I'm trying to think of silly words to say that are fake, the word fake. It is not at all fake. This is real stuff. The power of visualization is beyond real. Biggest corporations, biggest sports teams in the world, right? Like companies that have nothing to do with Spirit, corporations understand that. They hire people they hire people to go give conferences, for example, and speak to their employees about visualizing what they're looking for, because this stuff works. R&D has proved this. This is real stuff. So right now, understand that you have a lot of good things coming your way, and understand that when you start harnessing this power, it's just like the doors that you open up, Pisces, are so fun and adventurous. And same thing applies to work. What is your dream job? What is your salary? Where's it going to be? Where's it located? Do you have an office? Did they give you a company car? Did they give you a company suite? Just write down exactly what you want, but no more asking for it. Command it, right? Command it with love, of course, right? I am going to get this dream job. I am going to make so much money that I change my life around. I am going to make sure that everywhere I go, I leave a 50% tip because money is nothing to me because I'm going to make so much. Command that energy. Now, the Sun, the Empress, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. Right now, Spirit is definitely telling me you are so on the right path to getting what you want. The moment that you start doing this and the moment that you start realizing that, oh my goodness, what the heck? I've been looking for answers, but I have the answers within. They're all within here. I have to feel what I want. The moment you start really using vibrations and frequencies and the law of attraction to start being the driver of your own ship, right? You being in the driver's seat, you calling the shots, you not waiting around for anything anymore, which is very, very soon here for you. I see that not only are you improving your work life, but you're improving your love life. You're improving your health. When you're not resisting anything, you're not resisting everything. It all is tied in together, mind, body, and soul. And right now, I do see major changes happening for you. I see you transforming like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon, a phoenix rising out of the ashes. I see a different person, Pisces, when I look at you. I see you really growing into who you truly are and now letting your soul dictate what you should be doing rather than the ego. And the ego is, again, ego is very useful only when it's useful, right? For example, say if you were a corporation, right? You'd have different departments if you were a business. You'd have the accounting department, you have a sales department, you have R&D, research and development, there'd be a CEO, president, a CFO, right? Different departments. Now, the ego is great, but for the ego department. For example, don't climb that tree because you may fall and hurt yourself. Good job, ego. Thank you. Boogie, 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 fear, fear, fear. Needed that. Don't stand next to that cliff. You may hurt yourself. Fantastic. Thank you, ego. The ego is not good when it's the president of the company and says no to everything, right? For example, imagine someone comes up to the president and goes, listen, there's that special somebody we want to ask on a date. Should we do it? And the ego goes, no, that person's going to laugh at us, right? You're like, what the heck? And then imagine like the sales department comes and goes, ego, listen, president, listen, we have a great opportunity to invest in this business. We did the due diligence. It's looking good. We're going to make a ton of money. Should we do it? And the ego goes, no, don't do it. We're going to fail. And everyone's like, what the heck? So the ego cannot be the president, right? You know who's the president? Your higher self, your soul. That is the president of the company. That is the CEO, the CFO of the company. That is the person who needs to call the shots. And right now, you're getting more in touch with yourself, understanding that you are the person in the driver's seat. You are the person who controls what happens to you. And you're not at the mercy of what is going to happen. Instead, you are the one who commands it. Man, your corporation is going to explode. All right, now we got the Lover's card. 10 of Wands, High Priestess, and the Moon. I see some major shadows that are going to get addressed very soon here because I see you're in a position right now where you're going to make a change in your life because the energy that you're putting into something, it is not sustainable and this energy is taxing you. So you got to ask yourself, what is it that 10 of Wands energy that you're doing right now that's not paying dividends? Is it a habit, ideology, mind state, person, hobby, outlook? What is this? What is it right now that's taking you away from your goals, right? Every single day you want to lay one brick a day and build your castle. What is it that's taking bricks away from that, right? For example, you may tell yourself, you know what? I have a limiting belief, a shadow, because there's definitely something here. I have a limiting belief or shadow that tells me I will never be wealthy because, for example, my family came from poverty, right? This is something that I had to deal with. You know, when we first came to this country as refugees, you know, my family, we had nothing, right? So I was like, oh shoot, my family's broke. I'm gonna be broke when I grow up, right? But as I grew older and I understand, oh my goodness, this is not the case. I actually can control my own vibrations. And then I started addressing my shadows. I looked at my shadows and I said, hold up, I'm not gonna let you scare me. I'm gonna address this. So sit down, ego, sit down. Come on, sit down. Okay, let's clear the table, everybody. So what were you saying? I'm going to be broke because why? Oh, because your family's broke. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So you're telling me that I am not gonna be successful because my family was not successful. Hold up, let me finish, ego, let me finish. Now, I can probably bring up 1 million people on this planet who've also came from families that did not have money and then they were millionaires. So what do you got to say to that? Do you see where I'm going with this? Address the shadow. Now, right now, I also do see you getting closer and closer to your special somebody. I see you and your special somebody bonding when you control your ego, which we all have. When the ego is not the CEO of the company, but the ego is in its own department. then your soul's in charge. And I promise you, your soul's going to invest so much time into making sure that you and your special person, your kindred spirit, your soulmate find each other, because this is your soul's purpose, right? Your soul wants to be around your special somebody. We're here to learn lessons together. And right now, this energy is going to be, widely, celebrated between your angels, your guides, and spirit. But we have to focus our awareness on what we want. So remember, who is this person you're looking for? What is this dream position at your work you're looking for? Let spirit know. Write the script and watch it unfold for you. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed your reading. 1,000 kisses. Till next time. Ciao.